Hey guys, welcome back to Jubcar. It's been a few days. Um, you know, it's not a big deal. No one watches them anyways. It's all fine. But we're back. Maybe there's an addition, maybe there's not. I don't think there's going to be an addition to today's Jubcar, that is. Um, the only thing I can say is how about multimillionaires? How about 8 inches in thick? How about loving and respectful? Something like that. But that's all I can really say. Maybe you can tell, but the mood isn't bright on today's Jubcar. It's not chipper. There's not much joy to it. Honestly, struggling to do it. And the only thing pushing me forward in this endeavor is absolute rage, I guess. I wanted to talk about the Backrooms, the movie, or I guess the movie's called Backrooms, by Kane Pixel. And I wanted to talk about how, if not anything, the movie does well. I don't know if that sentence made any fucking sense. I haven't written anything down in a while. I mean, I tried to write and my fucking hand hurt, so I stopped. You know how it is. But what it does well is there's a book, the book from the Matrix, the beginning of the Matrix. You see it on the desk. I think you see that in Plato's Republic, maybe. Because in Plato's The Republic, they have the cave, and of course the whole story is the allegory of the cave. Simulacra and simulation, it has the name, or simulacrum and simulacra and simulation. It's simulacra or simulacrum. Don't remember. I think it's simulacra, because that's the I don't know. I think it's plural, maybe. Hey man, doing my best. I read the book in 4 years ago, I think. Freshman year of my illustrious college experience. But basically, the book goes into, simulacra, simulation, shit like that. And the Backrooms, it takes that concept, and then it shows it very well. It displays it, because the book isn't just saying, like, there are copies of things and stuff, whatever. What it's saying is that, people are becoming the copies of things. They are simulations of what they think people are, and the movie shows this. They show these, like, fucking things that they just kind of, they look like humans. They're not superhuman. They're not the Superman, the Ubermensch from Nietzsche. They're not that. They're less than that. They're the opposite. The everyman. I know there's a word for that in German too. Forget it. I don't care. German's a terrible, terrible language and country. Same with America. They're the same fucking place, really. Germany just happened to be very the biggest beneficiaries of World War II that besides the United States, which is terrible. Isn't that sick? Isn't that fucking sick? How this fucking shit works? Germany, the country that started World War II, the country that killed, I don't know, 20 million people. Let's say, if you want to put them, you could say they're responsible for all the deaths in World War II since they started the war. I don't know, 80 million people. Who knows how many fucking people died in World War II? I don't know. We're not going to get into numbers like that. That's not important. A lot of people died, and it was the Germans' fault, right? Who ends up being one of the most neoliberal, like the biggest neoliberal country? Like they are the most successful country in Europe. They have great social safety nets for their people. They have great public transportation, you know, and they got that because, you know, we need their scientists. We needed to prop up our neoliberal economy. We need to do that. We need to export that everywhere. Everyone fucking understands this. That's probably watching this. But you know, I'm gonna go into it anyways. I forgot how I even got to Germany. I don't know. From the back room, I don't know. Have zero clue. Doesn't matter. However, fuck them. Fuck German to death. Fuck them. Fuck the U.S. Fuck Germany. Fuck them. Do I suffer in this world? Not really. I have a pretty easy fucking life, right? I'm essentially worthless. Like I don't have any quality that any sort of job would want. Like there's nothing about me that I can advertise anywhere, right? But yeah, I get to have a car. I get to have food, and I don't have to fear dying, right? Constantly. I don't have to deal with any of that. However, there are people, you know, other places, right? They do have to deal with all of that, and they are much more deserving of my life than I am, right? And yet, there's people that they're so selfish as to say anything but that I deserve fucking less than what I have here. That's really the you deserve less. You deserve everyone. I don't know. This part's getting cut out probably. Who knows? Yeah. Things are fucked, you know. It's just everything's fucked. Like the president, you know, DT, Orangey, you know, that guy. Donald. He's a bumbling idiot, I guess. You know, I got him. He's ruining the world, but he's a fucking idiot. So yeah, take that, fucking loser. Take it. But you know, it's fine. To get into war with Iran, get out of it in, I don't know, started in February, I think. What is it now? June. Took 4 months, and probably some people, a lot of Iranians died. They killed that school of children. I'm sure there was other stories like that, and I just didn't hear about it. Maybe they cleaned it up. Who knows? But it was utterly meaningless. It was for fucking nothing. And that type of senseless violence just won't stop. It won't stop. If the world is completely okay with countries like Israel and countries like the United States, let's not say completely okay with, but completely complicit, and just like, I don't know, man, stop. Like, that's all that fucking happens. That's all that no one, not a single fucking person in any position of power is out there to fucking protect you. Not a single one. Not a single one. China's not gonna come and invade America. That's not gonna happen. They're not gonna. I don't even know if they're gonna take Taiwan. And they have a reasonable claim to that. And the United States isn't gonna do fucking shit to stop them from doing that. That's not gonna fucking happen in a million years. because North Korea will probably attack South Korea when I don't know. A bunch of shit will fucking happen if they did that. It's the stupidest fucking thing ever. But no one, and I mean 0 people, have the interest of anyone else besides that's the only conclusion I can make, because people who are these so-called liberal countries, these so-called countries with liberal values, where they're supposed to bring in refugees, things like that. They're not gonna fucking stand up to the great Satan. That's not gonna happen. That just won't happen. And it's getting to the point where there is no there's not gonna be a people's revolution in the United States. There's not gonna be a people's revolution in Europe or Russia or China. China may be the closest one to it. Who knows? Maybe there are people that there's like real deal communists, right, in the government there. And that's what their governing party is called. It's the Communist Party of China, right? So I'm sure there are some people that are like, they are by the line Maoists, or by the line Stalin Leninists, or not Stalinists, no, Marxist Leninists, right? I'm sure, and maybe that happens there, but I doubt it. There's too much surveillance. It's not fucking happening, man. It's just not. Yeah. I don't know. Well, I'm just rambling about how the world's fucked, and this isn't interesting or funny. Yeah. I'm doing good. Don't worry about me. Bye-bye.